This is 5 News at 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Darren Bob. My partner, Caitlin Zollner, have been under the weather tonight. Our top story, the directors of the Steel Horse Rally and Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue are defending themselves against a lawsuit that claims city leaders fail to regulate loud motorcycles at their rallies. 5 News reporter Amy Slanchik spoke with them and the man behind this lawsuit, new at 10.
Ricky Holtzclaw says he has a clear message.
Enforce the law and stop the noise nonsense.
He claims 70 to 80% of the motorcycles at the Steel Horse Rally and Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue are illegally equipped and says the noise is above the legal limit.
These riders are either drilling holes or cutting the baffling out of those mufflers, or they're taking the muffler, removing it, and purchasing a muffler that is labeled for racing or closed course only. They're affixing it to that motorcycle, and they break the law when they go out onto a public roadway and operate it.
I hear laughter over the noise of motorcycles.
Dennis Snow is the president of the Steel Horse Rally. He says he was shocked to hear of the lawsuit, adding his event is an exception to the city of Fort Smith's noise ordinance.
If anybody looks at the law, we have a permit. And when you have a permit to do an annual event, noise ordinances don't apply, so it's totally frivolous.
Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue spokesman Joe Giles says he works with police and the mayor and obtains a permit as well, but says it applies more to the music played at the event and not specifically noise from motorcycles. He says most people attending are following the law when it comes to mufflers.
The vast majority of motorcycles run stock pipes or run aftermarket pipes that are well within the legal limits of what can be. There are those, like in every other facet of the world, who find a way to foul things up, but most of our attendees are not among that faction.
Holtzclaw, a former Houston police officer of more than 30 years, claims police are not enforcing state and federal muffler laws, regardless of what city ordinances may say about noise. For 5 News, I'm Amy Slanchik.
Holtzclaw adds the goal is not to cancel the rallies. He says he just wants more enforcement of the law. And if the loud motorcycles don't bother you, you can look forward to rallies taking place later this year in both Fort Smith and Fayetteville. This spring, the Steel Horse Rally will return to downtown Fort Smith on April 29th and 30th. Rock band Jackal is scheduled to headline the event. Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue will take place in Fayetteville on September 21st through the 24th. Last year, that event raised more than $1.3 million for local charities.